So we've dealt with fonts and different applications, Microsoft Word, HTML, everywhere. Now let's see how we do fonts in smartforms. So we'll put /n, which means jump to the home screen, and then we'll put smartforms. If you just type smartforms, it's not going to work. /n is required. So you're in the beginning of the smartforms screen. We're going to open the smartforms. Before that, you need to make sure you're in the right client. So here, see in the right client. Otherwise, you might be looking for things and you'll never find. So we'll open a window and we'll open a and then you open this guy. Oh, there's nothing in here. Let's do it here. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's do it actually here. This is the best example. Sorry about that. Okay, so here there's a text called carrier, and it's surrounded by H2. That means the font they use is H2. Similarly, there's H2, H4. This is very similar to HTML. H2 and H4 represent some font types. Now this is a little not so nice. Let's open another editor. See, this is different. This is more graphic. You can do settings. You can either have these more like HTML side, or you can have more like what you see, what you get, WYSIWYG style editor. I prefer this WYSIWYG. So I click in the actual, here you can just see. You have to click here again to actually edit. See, now it's a little different here. For this, you need to have Microsoft Word installed. That's the condition. So first let's look at this text. Here the paragraph format is C1 Helve 9 and the character format is H1 Helve 3. Here they haven't specified any character format, only specified the paragraph format. Now let's see what these things mean, right? H1, H3, H4, stuff like that. So how do we know? We go back, we hit the back button, we go to the output options. Here it's blank. It doesn't have to be blank. You can put these styles. So all these fonts are grouped together into different styles. If you know HTML, it's like CSS, cascaded style sheet. Similar, the same way you can put CSS into an HTML, you can put these style files into smartforms. So this particular text field has no styles associated with it, but the form itself had the style called GSF style labels 19. So if you do not override the style inside a text element, by default it's going to use this style. Now let's see what this style means. So we're going to copy this. Oh, I don't know. I will use Control C. Oh, you didn't have to. Just can double click and it'll take you there. But you can also do. You can use transactional smart styles. Here I'm using /O. That means open a new window and smart styles. You can paste it there and you can do a display. Same thing, either double click or click. Okay, in here, since we opened a new window anyway, let's actually go back in the previous window so that I can show you. Alright, what's going on back here. Back to the text field where we had these things. All right, so there's two things. One is paragraph formats and one is character formats. Back here, paragraph formats and character formats. Paragraph formats will tell you, say C1 for example, is it centered, is it left margin, right margin, space between, safe after. So if you open Microsoft Word, let's open Microsoft Word and I'll show you what it means. See these are paragraph formats. Spacing is all these are paragraph formats, and these are character formats. Font name, length, so paragraph, font, and styles. You combine these two and put them in a style, it becomes a style. Very exact same concept. There's a style Z9, it's got paragraph formats and character formats. So you can double click, see all these things exactly like MS Word, line spacing, space before, save after. And these are the character formats. Let's see, B bold, which is SAP gives you, I guess. Click on font. Font style is bold, italic, bold, italic. Okay, you can say what font family you can use. You can say color, underline, all these things. And standard setting, superscript, subscript, you can just play around. You can create your own, and you can edit, create your own, and play around. A special case, these fonts, is barcodes. So let's go to the barcode. Barcode is nothing but a variable, but character format is PB postal barcode. So you go down and see what is PB postal barcode. Here you go, double click, PB postal barcode. Remember in the last case, normal fonts, we leave the barcode empty. This is H1, H3, H4. See these? H1, H3, H4. Exactly, they come from here. Anyway, so here we leave the barcode field open, but you can actually put barcodes in here. So instead of printing a font, it'll print a barcode. So let's go to barcode, or maybe postal barcode, the one they are using here, postal barcode. So let's go there and see, they put a Z6C 12012 and width and height they've mentioned here. You don't put anything here, it doesn't really matter. Now let's quickly see what where this guy comes from. Okay, I'm going to double click. Oh, nothing happens when you double click. All right, never mind. I'm going to open another window. So another window is /O, and then we go to SE73. All right. Now here you can actually define new font families, etc., etc. Install. Not going to deal with these things. You're going to go to system barcodes. Now I don't know what this is. I want to see what it is, right? So I'm going to double click and say, hey, show me. It says, oh, there's an error or information. Detail display for new barcode tech only. So here the keyword is new barcode technology. Means there's a new barcode technology and there's an old barcode technology. The fact that this is not letting me see the information and saying only for new barcode technology, that means all these barcodes are old barcodes. So what's the difference between old barcode and new barcode? We'll see by going to a Z barcode. That means someone actually defined. Z means non-SAP, as we know. So someone actually made this barcode. All right, so the the old barcode is printer specific. So for example, for a zebra printer, for example, it's zebra printers are special printers that print barcodes, only barcodes and labels, very specialized for barcodes. Now zebra printers have some set of instructions. You don't have to send them exact barcode as an image for the zebra to print. You can say X5630 something and it'll understand what type of barcode you're talking about. They have their own zebra code printing language. So all barcodes communicate to the printer using those codes they use. You don't have to do any of that. So define it here and SAP will internally convert it and send it to it. Now the downside is you have to have specific printers installed on your computer, and then SAP should understand that, okay, if the barcode is this, send the printer this instruction. You actually I'm going to show you right away. Go back to the screen. These are the printer barcodes, and you go down. These are the different kinds of printers that SAP understands, and someone from the basis team handles the SAP server itself, the internal workings, actually installed Zebra printer, and it called it ZLB2, and this is a Zebra printer right here. Everything zebra, and then all these barcodes you see in the previous screen, they put them here. So, hey, hey Zebra printer, if a document goes to you with this barcode, use this prefix code and suffix code, stuff like that. So it's a combination of the printer type, in our case of Zebra printer, the font type we defined, and some codes. I don't understand all of it. Fortunately, I don't have to. It's all done already. So again, we're talking about the old barcode technology where the barcode itself are a set of codes, and you have to set up the printer barcodes and the system barcodes. In the slide, I've included some links. You can study more about it. You can click on the links and study about it. New barcodes. Let's actually see what new barcodes are. SE73. We're opening a new screen again, and all right. Oops. Okay, now we are actually going to change. It means we're going to create a new barcode. Here, they'll ask you, do you want to do new or old? Let's see what new is. You give a name of the barcode, Z-test3, short text, delete later, and let's see. These are the predefined codes, so barcode symbology. It's called the symbology. These are international conventions. The thing about new barcode is not all types of barcodes are supported. The very most common barcodes are supported. What SAP does is SAP, within SAP itself, before the page goes out to the printer, even before that, SAP understands the barcode, and SAP converts the barcode into an image and then puts it in a PDF or PostScript file and sends it to the printer. So any printer, even if the printer doesn't have support for barcode, will only see an image, a photograph, a picture. And as we know, all printers can print images. The downside is the size of the PostScript file that SAP sends. Instead of sending a few codes, it sends an image. So it takes more processing, more bandwidth, more size. The upside is you can use any printer that can print image, basically any printer. So that's the advantage of new